Woo! All right. Good afternoon. We got some solid tennis back. Thank God. It's about time. It's about time. What am I going to do in November and December when there is zero tennis on? I guess the next gen ATP finals will be on. But what's going on? Glad to be back on the stream. We've got the Laver Cup today, which is just started today. I'll be able to do one match here today. If I get back to my apartment around 10 o'clock, I may do a late stream for the doubles match, the doubles matchup that is this evening. Anyways, for today, we've got Casper Ruud versus Riley Opelka. Casper Ruud 4-1 head-to-head. But, you know, Casper Ruud has not... He's left something to be desired lately. So, Opelka with his huge serve, it might not be as straightforward as Casper Ruud would like. All right. Team Europe is being introduced. Walking on in. Thomas walking out. Guess he's the Laver Cup captain. But how are we doing? How are we doing? If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping in. My name is Cody, and you're watching the Texas Tennis Guy. If you've been here before, say something. Say hello. So the rest of Team Europe is walking out at the moment. Flavio Caballi. And Jacob Mensik. Mensik, I think, plays right after this match. Yeah, Mensik plays right after Ruud and Opelka. And then you got Caballi and João Fonseca. That would be a very interesting match. And then tonight, the doubles match that I might be able to make it back for is Alcaraz, Mensik, and Fritz and Mickelson. Casper Ruud is walking out now. And Holger Rune. This is my first time seeing who is actually playing in Laver Cup. I've done zero research on this. But we will have a big day of streaming tomorrow for sure. Oh God, I gotta sneeze. Zverev. Oh, then the boss man comes in. Carlos Alcaraz. I haven't seen his blonde hair. I want to see his blonde hair. Oh my gosh. What's up with Carlos Alcaraz and hairdos? He grows it out, then shaves it for the U.S. Open, and then we go bleach blonde. Whatever. I don't really care. Is Sinner not playing Laver Cup? It's what it looks like. It looks like Yannick Sinner is not playing Laver Cup. Interesting. Naked Eyes, how you doing? And the Team Europe captain is Yannick Noah. I do not know him. But here we are. This is this looks like it's like the opening ceremony that we're watching. All right. Team World. Brooksby. Oh no. I don't want Jensen Brooksby. Okay. All right. I'll accept it. Jensen Brooksby. Riley Opelka. Who got a guy with the ugliest serve on tour, followed by a serve bot. Riley Opelka. Oh, you used to live in San Francisco or the Bay Area or anything? I have visited Sausalito. Very good memories in Sausalito. Okay, San Francisco is an hour from where you used to live. Okay. But the Bay Area, yeah, I get it. The Bay Area is big, I suppose. All right, João Fonseca. I ran a marathon through the hills in Sausalito earlier this year. Alex Mickelson on Team World as well. It's his first appearance in Laver Cup. I guess TFO is probably not going to be playing. Francisco Cerundolo. That's fair enough. TFO's got some things to figure out in his game. You know, maybe not the time to be playing Laver Cup. He's got a problem solve. Or maybe he just wasn't invited. Alex de Minaur, who has been playing amazing. Alex de Minaur. So I'm happy about that for Team World. And Taylor Fritz is the top-ranked player for Team World. Yeah, Sausalito was like huge money. That was crazy to see all those houses up in the hills and everything. Insane. All right, Patrick Rafter. And Agassi. Yes, Agassi is the coach, the head coach for Team World. Man, these guys are athletes. Can't they jog out there? Can't they jog? We would cut down on some of the ceremony. I want to watch the players play. That is a huge trophy. A trophy is like 3 feet tall. Mm-hmm. Naked Eyes. I do not know who won Laver Cup last year. That's a good question. Why don't we Google it? Team Europe. I think Team Europe has won it for a couple years in a row. No, never mind. Team World won in 23. And Team World won in 22. So there you have it. Team Europe. I really don't know. With the lineup right now, I really don't know who would be my favorite to win this year. Of course, I'm cheering for Team World. And they got Rod Laver out there on center court next to the trophy. Gets a nice standing ovation. Work and lurk, Naked Eyes. There's not even anything to watch right now. Nobody's playing. Rod Laver. Man, he loves tennis. He is around at like every tournament. You always see him. I hope later in life, we see like Pete Sampras start coming back to tournaments and hanging out and watching. Because he's one of those players that just, when he quit tennis, he just dropped out of the world. It was just gone. But it would be cool, like 10 years, 15 years or something. Pete Sampras just starts showing up Anyways. Oh, we'll be starting soon. All right. Looks like Rude is getting ready. They're going to probably have their 5-minute warm up or so, and then we'll be underway. Oh, boy. Oh, cool. They're only going to do a 3-minute warm up. So we'll be ready to watch them in a little bit quicker. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Don't have anything to eat. Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like Riley Opelka is going to serve first. Oh, I don't even have that naked eyes. I've got nothing in my refrigerator. I hate going to the store. I hate going to the store. It's awful. It's awful. Is anybody else like that? Or is that just me? I really don't. I gotta say, this is obviously I'm rooting for Team World, but if Rude gets Opelka into rallies and he can return the serve, he can make Opelka play some tennis. It's not going to go well for him. But we will see very shortly. If you're hanging out, you're here. Thank you for being here. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Team Europe or are you going for Team World? Wow. So these guys have not played in 3 years. There should be probably about 30 seconds probably until they come on court. But hey, yo, got some viewers here. Thank y'all for hanging out, checking out the stream. Players are finishing up. Riley Opelka won the toss, and he chose to serve first. This is the worst part. Just waiting. All right. Looks like we're ready. All right. Here we go. Riley Opelka back to serve. To the forehand of Rude. And it doesn't make it over the net. Opelka, 15. Serve. To the forehand of Rude. Forehand of Opelka. Backhand of Rude. To the forehand of Opelka. Forehand from Rude. Opelka at the net. And Rude ends up hitting it. A backhand in the net. Serve. Ace. We'll see plenty of those. Serve. To the forehand of Rude. Gets it back to the forehand of Opelka, who hits it wide. Serve. To the forehand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka. Approach shot. Volley from Opelka. Rude hits it out. All right, Opelka on the board first. All right, Rude back to serve. Is a let. First serve. First serve into the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Rude. Backhand from Opelka again to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka to the backhand of Rude again. Just backhand to backhand here. Who's going to go up the lot? Nope. Oh. Rude hits it in the net. get these stats going. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the forehead of Opelka, to the forehead of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka again to the forehead of Ruud. Forehead from Opelka. Tries to go across court, but hits it out. Good shot from Ruud on the approach. This can be 30-love, or 30-15 rather. Ruud serves to the forehand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud again to the forehand of Opelka down the line. Slice from, nice approach from Opelka. Off the backhand slice of Ruud. Serve to the forehand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud to the forehand of Opelka again. Another forehand from Ruud. Where does that land? Does that land out? Yeah. That was out from Ruud. All right. Opelka. This is a huge point because if Opelka gets this, he will probably win the set. Fault. And now Opelka gets to look at his second serve on an early pressure point. Backhand from Opelka to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand from Opelka again to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand from Opelka down the line. Ruud on the run. Nope. Now we're back neutral. Backhand from Opelka. Inside out forehand from Ruud. Opelka staying in a rally really well right here. Oh, he tries to hit didn't really look like it was going to be a drop shot, just a slice approach shot. It lands in the net. So Ruud is going to get to 40 all. That may be one of the longest rallies I've ever seen Riley Opelka play. That was 18 shots. Probably the longest rally I've ever seen him play. Backhand from Opelka on the return. Backhand, nice reflex volley from Ruud, but Opelka is able to handle it. And Opelka cannot produce break points that easily, just off the strength of his ground strokes. But so this is important. Wow, Ruud comes up with an ace. Ruud comes up with an ace. Serve to the backhand of Opelka is good. Opelka can't return it. Backhand from Rude to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Rude again to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Rude to backhand. Looks like that's going to be a target for Rude today. Is going to be the backhand, but he ends up hitting that one out. Serve. Forehand from Opelka. Forehand of Rude. Little slice forehand from Opelka goes long. Serve is a fault from Casper. Second serve to the backhand of Opelka. That lands in. No, then the backhand from Rude lands out. This is an interesting game. Seven-minute game. Maybe some early nerves for Casper Ruud playing the first match of Laver Cup. Serve to the backhand of Opelka in the net. All right. Yeah, this is a long game. Serve is a let from Ruud. Serve to the backhand of Opelka, to the forehand of Ruud, who hits a good shot. All right, Ruud fins off Opelka to get a hold. And what probably like what honestly felt kind of like a set, like 2 set points. Opelka let slip. Because the likelihood of Casper Ruud breaking Opelka is low. But the likelihood of Opelka breaking Ruud is probably equally as low. What's going on, Max? Glad to see you. It's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks. Almost. Little over 2.5 weeks. Serve to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand from Ruud goes out. Looking at 30 love. Backhand from Ruud in the net. Yeah, that's the one in Vegas, right? What are you volunteering as? Or do you learn about what you're going to do when you get there? Serve to the backhand of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka. Again to the backhand of Ruud. Both players are just targeting the other's backhand, Opelka, in the net. Okay. Nice. Well, I hope that you have a great time. Backhand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka down the line. Forehand from Ruud goes out. Opelka gets a hold. And let's see if Opelka can cause some more damage on the serve in this changeover. After the changeover, rather.
Laver Cup with Andre Agassi involved, as you will be right shotgun with his tennis smile. It's one of the great ones in the game. So we'll get to hear his thoughts in real time as he tries to help.
All right.
Urging Opelka to stay with his positions. If he sees a green light shot, a ball to put Ruud under pressure, go for it. Go to big targets and go big.
Serve is a fault. Second serve. Ooh, this is a nice kick serve. Backhand from Opelka to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand from Ruud goes long. Yes, Alcaraz. He's always got a new hairstyle. Serve. Ace from Ruud, who is actually the only one. Actually, never mind. Opelka does have two aces. My bad. Yeah, he seems like an unlikely person to like be into dyeing and his hair and caring about that sort of thing. Like he shaved his head for the U.S. Open. You know, it's like we should have known that he was going to win as soon as he shaved his head. When a man shaves his head, he's serious about something, especially if he's not bald. Like, that is a worldwide known fact. Another ace from Ruud. If a man shaves his head and he's not going bald, he is on a mission for something. Or balding, rather. You can't shave, somebody can't shave their head if they're bald, but if they're balding. Sir, it is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Opelka, to the backhand of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka again is good. Yeah, he gets Ruud out wide on that shot. Serve. That's a good serve. Rude. Good serve. Serve to the backhand of Rude. The backhand from Opelka. Backhand from Rude again to the forehand of Opelka inside out. Rude forced to shuck up a lob. Overhead from Opelka doesn't do it. Backhand from Rude in. Forehand from Opelka goes long. Opelka could not backpedal quickly enough to be aggressive on the lob. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka to the forehand of Rude. Passes Opelka at the net. Serve is an ace from Opelka. That is an ace. Fault. Double fault from Opelka gives Casper Ruud 2 breakpoint opportunities, and this is also big. Every opportunity for both guys is going to matter a whole lot, because more than likely it's just going to take one. Serve. Ace from Opelka. Carlos's hair doesn't even look blonde in the indoors. I'm sure it's because of the lighting inside, but it looks like it looks silver. Fault. Second serve from Opelka. Backhand from Ruud is so good. All right, Team Europe gets a break. And that matters a whole lot. That really matters. All right, let's see if Casper Ruud can consolidate this break that he just produced with the benefit of a double fault from Opelka. Serve. To the forehand of Opelka. Opelka hits it out. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Rude. Forehand from Opelka. No good. Riley Opelka and Brooksby are very questionable decisions for Team World, unless nobody else wanted to play. I don't really know how players feel about Laver Cup. Fritz, I'm sure Fritz is there because this is in his home state. You know, why would you not play? Oh, nice backhand from Rude down the line. Like, why would you not play in a tournament that's in your home state? You know, your friends and people get to go and, watch you perform. Because they're probably not going to fly to Europe, all of them. Serve to the forehand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka. Another forehand from Opelka goes out. And sorry, Casper Ruud got that game. I'm passed out for a second. Somehow that game, maybe he hit an ace. Ruud in the net. $15-all. Serve to the forehand of Ruud. Volley from Opelka. Not done because Opelka has to hit another volley, which is okay. He puts it away. Ace. No, it's a fault from Opelka. Backhand return from Ruud. And Ruud just fires it down the line and passes Opelka. Hey, Max. Yeah, you like the logo? I'll give you a better look of it. Oh, shoot. Brandon B. Who's going to win? Like Laver Cup or just this match? Which one do you mean? Forehand from Ruud goes out. All right. Opelka dodges a little opportunity there from Rude. Yeah, thanks, Max. Yeah, like I'm super excited about how that turned out. It looks great. Brandon B, this match. Probably Rude. Yeah, Casper Rude will probably win this match. You know, Riley Opelka just doesn't have uh very like he's got the serve, but he just doesn't have the ability to stay in a rally. You know, he makes so many mistakes, so many mistakes. It's painful to watch sometimes. Wow, this is only the 8th edition of the Laver Cup. I did not know that. I didn't realize it. It's hasn't been around for that long. Opelka hits a wild forehand, and it goes out. Just kidding. Didn't want to give Opelka a point. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. A backhand from Opelka goes out. It was nice to see Rude getting a Masters 1000 title in Madrid. Yeah. No, it definitely, like, I like Casper Ruud. I like his personality. I like his grit. The way I like the style of his game. Uh, I hope that I hope he's able to get back into the top 10. That's what I wish. Musetti playing in China. I have not done any. I have not done any tennis research over the last 2.5 weeks. I took a break. 5-3. All right, I'm gonna lock in for this game because this could be a the set is on could be on the line here. Forehand from Rude to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Opelka goes out. Serve is a fault. Well, the matches there are happening like probably like 3 a.m. my time. Backhand from Rude to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Rude is going to go out, very far out. Serve. Forehand from Rude in the net. Like, why couldn't we get like a Mackenzie maybe Opelka's here because of the serve in doubles. You know, that could be a factor, but I'm like, why Brooksby? Why did we choose Brooksby to be on Team World? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're gonna choose an American player, why not like Mackenzie McDonald? Mackenzie McDonald is better than Brooksby. All right, Opelka gets a game. There's so many people that would have been better than Minsick. Not Minsick. Dang it. Brooksby. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he proves me wrong and he like does something crazy at this tournament. I will take my words back. Does Laver Cup count for towards the rankings? Serve to the forehead of Opelka. Forehead from Rude is a winner. I'm sure it must. Otherwise, like nobody would play it. I'll have to look that up later if Laver Cup counts towards ATP rankings. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Forehead from Rude. Winner. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I have fun doing it. Tomorrow it should be a big day. Tomorrow is Saturday. Um, so we'll have plenty of matches tomorrow. Serve to the forehead of Opelka. Forehead from Opelka goes out. Tonight, today I'm only able to do this match and maybe the doubles match tonight at 10 o'clock. I might be able to do that one. Rude serves and Opelka hits it in the net. So Casper Ruud gets the first set by getting just a break, one break. That's all it takes, especially in this sort of setup. Carlos was at his absolute best to win the US Open. Yeah, Carlos was insane. This is like I said, that earlier that I never should have doubted Carlos because the man had a shaved head. And when a man shaves his head, he means business. He is serious. All right. Quick 60-second pause during the change of sets. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. Serve from Opelka is a fault. Backhand return from Rude goes out. I'm unscrewing this. I'm leaning back and I'm hanging out. I'm tired. I'm tired. But I got salsa lessons at 6 or 6:30. That's why I can't be here for the rest of the matches. All right. 15 all. Yeah, I'm leaning back here. I'm getting comfy. All right. Serve from Opelka goes in to the forehand of Rude, and Rude hits the forehand in the net. Thanks, Max. I don't love dancing, but I'm trying something new. Forehand from Rude is a winner. I really don't love dancing. I really don't like dancing that much, but trying to get out of my my comfort zone. And I like like Latin music. I love music. Backhand from Rude goes long on the return. Serve from Opelka. Forehand from Opelka. Lands on the back of the line. Another forehand from Opelka is very good, actually. It's a good hold. Andre Agassi tells Opelka to not be scared. We caught that. All right, Rude to serve. Forehand from Opelka. Goes out. Serve to the forehead of Opelka. Forehead from Rude is a winner. It's a pretty straightforward 1-2 punch game here for Rude so far. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Rude is short. Opelka with a slice. Rude gets up to it. hits another winner. Serve to the backhand of Opelka in the net. Game Rude. All right, Opelka. Hit yourself a couple aces here. I'm glad that Runa is playing Laver Cup because I feel like this is the exact kind of tournament where some of the pressure can be taken off, and he might be able to like find his game a little bit. He's not playing like he doesn't have to deal with the thought that like, oh, I'm going to be playing like Carlos Alcaraz or Sinner or Musetti or, I mean, he may have to play Fritz, but or Djokovic. He doesn't have to worry about Djokovic. Backhand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud again to the forehand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud lands out. So this could be a good tournament for Ruud to get back on his feet. Get some reps in against some solid players. If he doesn't do well here, then like that'd be a huge sign that something is off. Which, I mean, something is off with him, but anyways. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about Runa. Because we got Opelka, who's gonna serve to the backhand of Ruud, and that goes out. Serve to the forehand of Runa, who throws up a lob. It lands on the back of the line. Overhead from Opelka. Drop shot attempt from Opelka in the net. What was his plan after that drop shot? Agassi just laughed after watching Opelka hit that drop shot. That's not a great. That's not what you want to see from your coach. Backhand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka. Another backhand from Ruud. Forehand from Ruud down the line. Opelka on the run. Hits a good backhand. Short ball for Opelka. Volley. Ruud. Volley from Opelka. Agassi ran up to Opelka after that point and leaped in the air to high five him. I'm sorry, Agassi, but Agassi is Agassi is spitting a lot of BS to Opelka right now. Agassi's trying to hype him up and get him involved. And Agassi said, "You're hanging with Rude from the baseline." No, he is not, my friend. He absolutely is not hanging from the baseline with Runa right now. Runa has how many? Or sorry, Rude. Rude's got 17 winners to 5 errors. Opelka's hit 9 winners and 14 errors. And there's another winner for Rude. I, serve to the backhand of Opelka in the net. Yeah, I don't know what possessed Agassi to tell Opelka that he's hanging with Rude from the baseline, because that's not true. Serve. Forehand from Opelka. Drop shot from Rude. Volley for Rude. Opelka almost ran straight into the net. Serve to the forehead of Opelka. That goes out. Rude. 2-1 or 2-all, rather. Serve to the forehand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka to the backhand of Rude. Another backhand from Rude. Target the backhand. That is exactly what the strategy is for Rude here today. Forehand from Rude goes out. Opelka. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka in the net. Serve. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Forehead from Opelka. That's good. That was, he smacked the hell out of that ball. Serve. Forehand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka. Another forehand from Rude goes out. Serve is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka in the net. Opelka attempts a slice backhand. Does not work out. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka. Forehand from Rude to the forehand of Opelka. Another backhand from Rude to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Rude to the forehand of Opelka. They're running him around. Forehand from Opelka down the line. Rude's still there. Forehand from Rude. Forehand from Rude again. Backhand from Opelka down the line. Backhand from Opelka down the line again. Drop shot from Opelka is good. Oh, Rude can't get there. That was a good point. That was the best point of the match right there. The whole team is standing up and they're smiling. They're happy for Opelka that he survived that and that he won that point. Because that is not the kind of point that Opelka normally wins. He's happy for himself. That's good. You love to see it. Naked eyes. His big serves can't cut it, I guess. He's doing well now, but in the one game that he got broken, he hit a double fault, and that gave game points over to Rude. All right, so Rude needs to do a little more work here if he wants to close this out, or if he wants to get a break, I suppose. Serve to the forehead of Opelka, and that return is very short, and Rude handles it. So Rude is actually doing better on his serve than Opelka is. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Opelka goes out. Casper Ruud has not lost a point on his serve since his second service game of the first set. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud. Forehand from Opelka. Drop shot from Ruud. Oh, it was too good. Drop shot from Ruud. That's cruel. Don't do that to the 6'11" guy. He's 6'11". He can't run there. You know that. You know that. It's just mean. Serve. Forehand of Opelka in the net. So Ruud has 6 consecutive service games that he has held at love. Serve from Opelka is an ace. Serve to the forehand of Rude. It's short on the return. Opelka gets up to it, but he pushes it long. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Rude goes out. Serve to the forehand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka goes long. He needs to be careful. Hey, Roger Federer is there. He's sitting with Johnny Mack. Roger Federer there at the Laver Cup. That's awesome. Of course, in 2022, Roger Federer retired at the Laver Cup. Volley from Opelka is good. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Nope. No good. 40 all. 40 all. Serve to the forehand of Rude. Forehand of Rude is no good. Opelka getting us towards a tie break. What it looks like. Hey, we got 3 likes on the video. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all for giving a like there. Awesome. Appreciate you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was wrong. We're at a deuce. And it's advantage Opelka. Scratch what I talked about, where Opelka held. We're at deuce, but now we're advantage. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka to the forehand of Rude. Hits it out. All right, so Opelka gets the game anyway. I think sometimes with these serve bot matches, they when it's just serving and serving, I just start to lose focus a little bit. Because that's all it is. Just serve, 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 serve. Oh. But it does make it interesting for tie breaks. So maybe we will get to a tie break somewhere. All right. Casper Ruud has not lost a point on serve in 6 service games. Let's see if he can continue that run. That'd be crazy. He's serving better than Opelka. Serve. Forehand from Ruud. Then a backhand from Ruud. Forehand from Opelka. He goes inside out. He tries to hit it down the line. It's no good. Opelka is changing his serving position, or his return position rather, and he's standing about a foot inside the baseline. Let's see if he does it again. No, he backed up. Fault. Casper Ruud hit 17 first serves in a row. And now he just missed his first one of the set. Serve to the forehand of Opelka. And a forehand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud again. Opelka tries to put up a lob, but it's no good. Ruud. Ruud is in a mood today. Serve. Fault. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud to the forehand of Opelka. Forehand from Opelka goes out. All right. So Casper Ruud has not lost a point on serve in 7 service games. Crazy. That's actually insane. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the forehead of Ruud. Forehead from Opelka. No, forehead from Ruud goes out. Serve. Ace from Opelka. Serve to the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Ruud goes out. We look like we are headed full steam into a tiebreak, folks. And lady folks. Serve. Fault from Opelka. Serve to the backhand of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka. Well, falling back, Opelka hits a forehand that's very good. Quality. All right. Now Ruud. The pressure on Ruud. Do-do-do. I don't even really know what other, like, what the schedule is like for the Laver Cup tomorrow. Definitely, like that will be, and it's not online. All right. It's a fault from Rude. Backhand from Opelka. Backhand from Rude in the net. Wow, Rude loses his first point in a while on his serve. This would be the weirdest thing ever if Rude lost his serve here. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Rude to the forehand of Opelka. Hits it out. Come on, Opelka. Why? Why? Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Drop shot from Rude is not that great. Opelka gets up to it, hits a lob overhead from Opelka. Is good for a winner. Oh, Casper Ruud is facing his first bit of pressure. Serve is a let. The first bit of pressure on Ruud right here. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud. Another backhand from Opelka to the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka to the forehand of Ruud. Opelka with a chip shot. Lob from Opelka. Ruud standing in the alley. Oh. Okay. Ruud was standing in the alley and he hit a lob, or he hit an overhead. He must know better than we do, but that did not seem like that ball was likely to land in. He could have let it drop. Anyways, whatever. Casper Ruud's point. Serve to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud. Volley from Ruud. That's a good volley. That's a good volley. There's 3 singles matches tomorrow and a doubles. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud. Forehand from Opelka to the forehand of Ruud. Backhand from Opelka in the net. All right. Ruud fades his slight pressure point there at the 15:30 it ends up with a game. But this match is looking like it is headed straight for a tiebreak. Serve from Opelka to the forehand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Rude goes out. Opelka gets a point. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka down the line. There's a winner. It's a nice backhand winner. Backhand from Opelka again. Rude's there. But he's not there on that one. All right. The crowd is starting to come to life. Serve. It is a fault. Second serve. It's to the backhand of Rude. Forehand from Opelka. Big forehand from Opelka. And Rude can't handle it. So Opelka gets to gets 6. They're having fun. They're having fun out there. That's what the Laver Cup is for. The Laver Cup should be fun, exciting, for fans. And Rude is going to serve to potentially take this to a tiebreak. Let's see what he can do. Serve. Is an ace. Serve to the backhand of Opelka in the net. Serve. The forehand of Opelka hits it out. All right, Rude is back to business. 40 love. Serve. To the forehead of Opelka. Goes out. All right. We are going to a tie break, folks. We are headed straight into a tie break. What do we got here? I would give the advantage to Opelka in a tie break, but backhand from Rude to the forehand of Opelka. Forehand from Rude goes out. Yeah, I would give Opelka the advantage, but he has also not been able to touch Rude's serve. So all right, Casper Ruud to serve. It is a fault from Ruud. Second serve. To the forehand of Opelka, who hits it wild. Serve. It is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Opelka in the net. Ooh. Opelka had two opportunities at a second serve and missed both of them. That's no good. And now he's got to serve. Serve. Fault. So Ruud he backs up a good bit. He's probably 10, 12 feet behind the baseline. Backhand from Ruud to the backhand of Opelka. Forehand from Ruud to the forehand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud again to the forehead of Opelka, who just tries to hit too sharp of an angle, and it goes in the net. All right. Ruud with the mini break. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Opelka. Winner. Winner. All right, one more point, and then they will change over. So that was a good shot, but he has not hit very many. Serve. Forehand from Opelka goes out. All right, serve from Rude. To the backhand of Opelka. Backhand from Opelka does not even make it over the net. All right, Rude 2 points away from the match. I think in the third set, if they play a third set, I think it's just a 10-point tiebreak. I think that's what it is. Serve to the backhand of Rude. Backhand from Opelka. Is a winner. He wants to hold on. Because I'm not sure. I don't think it's a full set. Opelka serves. An ace. There you go, Opelka. Come on. All right. He stays within one mini break. That's very good. But he's got to get one of these points. This is pressure. Serve for Rude. To the backhand of Opelka in the net. Okay. Match point, Casper Ruud. Serve to the forehand of Opelka. Backhand from Ruud. He sends him the other way. Casper Ruud dispatches Opelka very easily, which is to be expected. That's to be expected. Opelka he's just not that guy. I don't know why he's here. You know, why did we pick Opelka? Maybe for doubles. You know, I don't know. Maybe a bunch of other players are playing different tournaments. Anyways. All right, first point of Laver Cup goes to Team Europe. All right. Alex Mickelson, and Mensick are up next, which is really interesting. What do they have? What's going on here? You know what? I think I'm gonna change the title of this stream because I don't need to leave yet. I want to hang out. I want to watch matches. So I'm gonna change this title to Day 1 Laver Cup.
talking about the change in captains, of course. You played 5 Laver Cups. You had Bjorn Borg on the court.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am going to hang out. I'm changing the title of the stream. We're just doing day 1 of the Laver Cup. I don't know if I'll be able to stay for the entirety of the Minsick and Mickelson match, but it's been a long time since I've watched Minsick, and I just want to watch him. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, because I was literally falling asleep during that match. I was literally falling asleep in that match. So, but that's just the way that a Riley Opelka match goes. It's boring. It's, you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get a tie break and, you know, a break somewhere. So, that's what we're going to do. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. What happened here? The stream ended. Yeah, let's watch Minsick. Been a long time. It looks like they're playing at a cool stadium there in San Francisco. I think it's it's a basketball stadium. No, Naked Eyes. Opelka does not do anything interesting. I mean, that's why Andre Agassi was jumping out of his chair when Opelka won a rally. You know, it's like then the whole team is smiling and clapping and cheering him on when he hits a backhand down the line. Like, oh my God, you can do it. You can do it. Whatever, you know. Yeah, tennis is it's for all people. You know, he has an advantage of the huge serve, which is a legitimate issue. So when Opelka uh is actually on with his serve and volley, he's an issue, you know. That's the all sports have those people who are like specialists, you know. So I have nothing against a specialist in the sport. It's just it's not very exciting to watch. So, yep. All right, I am gonna get something to drink, some Arizona tea. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm not ditching you. But Minsick and Mickelson are up next. All right. Federer is at the event, by the way. Those of you who are just tuning in, Roger Federer is making an appearance. Johnny Mack is up at the desk with Sam Corey and a female commentator who I do not know. Let me change this scoreboard. Let's get this the hell out of here. All right. Yeah, Johnny Mack is piecing Riley up right now at the desk. Johnny Mack's take, he says that Riley, if he wants to get better, he needs to hit his serves, hit his spots on his serve, and he needs to come into the net. That's easy. That's like 101 if you're a tall guy. You know, blast your serve and come into the net and be a big imposing force up there. Right? So it's just confusing why Riley Opelka, like John Isner, right, is 6'10", and that was, you know, like he played well from the baseline as well, but he was always in the top 20 because he was such an issue with he served so damn well. And it's surprising that Riley Opelka is not able to kind of produce some of the same. Maybe he just knows how much time, and you know, they're human beings too. Maybe he just knows how much time he wants to put into tennis, and he can go around, he can win matches, he can make a good living playing tennis. Like, come on. Maybe he doesn't really want to be like maybe he doesn't want to be like a champion, and maybe he doesn't want to be on the road all the time. I don't know. Maybe he spends. I have no idea what can go on in his mind. Like Bublik. Bublik is like one of the most relaxed players out there. You know, everybody was over here on in North America playing Cincinnati, playing DC, playing Toronto, and Bublik was just over in Europe playing clay courts still. You know, and then he popped out for the U.S. Open and did well at the U.S. Open. So, all right, it looks like Mickelson is headed out soon, along with Mensick. Well, 5 seconds, actually. They got a countdown. They got a timer. All right. All right, Jakob Mensick is walking out. He got some tape on his wrists. Does Mensick usually play with tape on his wrist? I've never seen that. And following him is Alex Mickelson, Alex Mickelson is a competitor. He did really well in Toronto. I don't think he did that well at the U.S. Open, but so it goes. So this is an interesting matchup with two young players that Mickelson doesn't have like the hype around him, of course, that Mensik has. But Mickelson is definitely a good player. He might be. Is he in the top 20 right now? Let's check it out. Live ranking. Mensik is 17. Okay, so Mickelson right now, he's ranked 32 in the world. Mensik 17. Yeah. And I believe that Mickelson is just as tall as Mensik. I think Mickelson's a tall guy. He's like 6'3" or 6'4". So I like Mickelson here. I don't know why Brooksby. I really don't know why Brooksby is here at the Laver Cup. But so it goes. Maybe Ben Shelton was supposed to be here, but with Ben Shelton having an injury, they had to get somebody. Not try to insult Brooksby, but he's just not that guy. Unless he's like a doubles, unless he's like crazy at doubles. I wonder if he's good at doubles. I'm gonna go check his doubles profile. Okay, so no, he's not. He's ranked 108 in the world in doubles. So no, he's not crazy good at doubles. But he does play doubles in tournaments. I like this matchup. This is gonna tell a lot because this is. I wonder if Mensik and Mickelson, if they played at a. Well, Mickelson, I don't know. He was probably not at the next gen finals last year. Probably, definitely not. All right. They have an abbreviated warm up at the Laver Cup. It's only a 3-minute warm up, so the players are in the middle of that right now, and we will be underway very shortly. Now, I will not be able to finish this match. I will be able to watch it until about 6 o'clock. And then I got to get out of here. So enjoy for the time that we are here. Let me make sure. Yeah. I can stay until 6 o'clock, and then I gotta get out of here. But if I get back in time for the tonight's doubles match, I will get back online. I don't know who I have in this one. I don't know who to take. So I'm gonna go Mickelson. I gotta go Mickelson because I'm Team World. What am I saying? I gotta go Mickelson. I'm Team World for God's sakes, and I'm over here debating about who I think is gonna win. I'm not worried about who's gonna win. I'm worried about who I'm gonna cheer for. That's why you watch Laver Cup. I'm cheering for him. All right, let's go, Mensick. Or there's too many names. There's too many damn names. Let's go. Let's go, Mickelson. They're both M's. All right, Mickelson is gonna start. He's gonna serve to the forehand of Mensick. Backhand from Mensick. That's one way to start it. Mickelson has a good serve. Serve is a fault. Yeah, Mickelson has a really quick racket motion. And Mickelson tries to hit a drop volley. That goes in the net. Serve. Ace from Mickelson. Ace. Serve to the backhand of Mensick, to the forehand of Mickelson, forehand from Mickelson in the net. Aye. We're facing break points here early. Brother. Oh. I was so ready to cheer. Serve to the forehand of Mensick. Backhand from Mickelson. To the backhand of Mensick. Backhand from Mensick. It's good for a winner. Could be some early nerves for the young American. He is 21 years old. So he just turned 21. Wow. Just a couple weeks ago, he turned 21. And wow, Mensick just turned 20. So they both had recent birthdays. Nice. Good for them. And Mickelson's from California, so that's good. He's playing in his home state. That's awesome. All right. Get some stats going in here. Let's go. Serve from Minsick is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Mickelson. Forehand from Minsick. Forehand to forehand here. Off the tape from Mickelson. He misses a backhand. Serve to the forehand of Mickelson. Another forehand from Mickelson to the backhand of Minsick. Backhand from Mickelson to the backhand of Minsick. Yee! 30. Mickelson and Minsick. That is so hard to say back to back 3 or 4 times in a row. Oh my God. Minsick, Mickelson, Minsick, Mickelson. Serve from Minsick is good. Mickelson cannot retard it. 40 love. Hey, then Mickelson is going to be the more nervous player, perhaps. Minsick has probably has played in a few more high-profile matches. Serve to the backhand of... It's a fault. Serve to the backhand of Mickelson. Backhand from Minsick. Up the line, but Mickelson's there. Forehand approach from Minsick. Drop shot. Good. Good for Minsick. Mickelson got to serve. Asros need 2+ break points from Minsick. Okay. Sports betting, huh? I know nothing about sports betting. Ace from Mickelson. I know about tennis, though. I know tennis. And I know that starting the match, love 2 is not positive. Serve. It is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Minsick. Backhand from Minsick goes out. Like, that's all you need is 2 break points. Oh, yeah, that's a bet. Is it likely, or is it, what are the odds? Is it likely, or is it not likely that he will get 2 break points? Forehand from Mickelson in the net. Serve from Mickelson to the backhand of Minsick. Mickelson at the net. Volley. It's good. Minsick replies with a lob. Forehand from Mickelson. Volley from Minsick is good. 30 all. That was a good point. That was a fun point. Serve from Mickelson. It is a fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Minsick. Forehand from Minsick goes out. All right, Mickelson with a chance to get on the board. That's the first step. Get the hell on the board. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Mensick. Backhand for Mickelson to the net. Deuce. There's a nice return from Mensick. Serve. To the backhand of Mensick. Another backhand for Mensick. To the backhand of Mickelson in the net. Break point. Mensick. Break point. Mensick. Serve is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Mensick. Backhand from Mensick goes out. Mickelson. Backhand from Mickelson goes out. And this is one-way traffic right here. Do. Do. All right. Mensick to serve. To the backhand of Mickelson. Drop shot from Mensick. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was a good drop shot. Yeah, Team Europe might absolutely destroy Team World. Unfortunately. They are probably going to destroy us. Cerundolo, I guess. Cerundolo and Fritz. Those are the only guys that I can see winning a singles match on Team World. Like Team Europe is gonna smack us bad. Mensick, as I'm talking, it gets up 40 love. Oh, it's going to be painful. But we lost guys. We've lost guys. Tommy Paul, he's not doing that well as far as like his health. Like he's a little bit banged up still from the French. I have no idea what the hell's going on with Francis Tiafoe. Ben Shelton is hurt. We just don't have guys. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Mickelson, to the backhand of Mensick. Another backhand for Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson. Forehand from Mensick, and he comes into the net with a volley. Oh, Mickelson gets around him. Hits a good shot. Yeah, Mickelson needs to turn this into like a college match. And he has home field advantage. But he's kind of a quiet guy. I don't know if he can do that. Serve to the backhand of Mickelson. Backhand for Mickelson goes out 4-0. But that would be one way that Mickelson could do this, is to he's got to do something to get this crowd excited about him. Yes. Serve. He's not serving well either, but he has a good serve. Serve to the backhand of Mensick, to the backhand of Mickelson. Backhand from Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson. Forehand from Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson. Mickelson winds up on a backhand to get some advantage in this, but no. Mensick. Oh, he got away with something there. Mensick came up to the net and he hit a volley straight back to Mickelson. Mensick got away with that. He should not have. Serve to the backhand of Mensick. Backhand from Mickelson. Backhand from Mensick again to the forehand of Mickelson. Forehand from Mensick goes out. There's been 2 backhands here from Mickelson that he has ripped, which is a good sign. He might be getting loose, letting the intensity of the moment go away. Serve. Forehand. Backhand from Mensick and an approach shot in the net. All right. Mickelson. Mickelson serves. Yeah, his first good serve right there. That's a boy. I can say that. He's 10 years younger than me. God, that's 10 years younger than me. Serve to the backhand of Mensick. Backhand from Mickelson goes out. Ah. That is irritating. And he's not happy with himself on that one. Serve to the forehead of Mensick. Backhand from Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson in the net. Serve. There you go. There's an ace for Mickelson. Get on the board, buddy. Let's do it. Right here. Backhand from Mensik is good. Forehand from Mensik in the net. There we go, Mickelson. Get on the board. Yes, sir. All right, Mickelson gets himself on the board. USA is set. USA is beat up right now. USA is just beat up. The USA has had an amazing year. We have done so well this year. I mean, now we have a player in the top 5. At one point, I think TFO's got to be out of the top 10 now. But we've had 2 top 10 players this year, almost 3. We've had 3 women in the top 10. Like, USA has not had a great run in lot overhead from Mensik is good. USA has not had a good run after Wimbledon. We've done really freaking bad. Other than, I suppose, Ben Shelton, Ben Shelton winning Toronto. Like, that was very big. But, yeah. A backhand for Mickelson in the net. I was very excited for Ben Shelton at the U.S. Open, but it was is even more sad to see him get injured. Forehand from Mickelson. Another forehand from Mickelson to the forehand of Mensik. Forehand to forehand here. Mensik hits one in the net. Naked eyes, no. Ben Shelton is injured at the U.S. Open. He hurt his left shoulder, which, like, he's a lefty. So I actually don't know the details right now on any of that, but hopefully he's doing all right. Forehand from Mickelson to the forehand of Mensik. Yeah, that's big. Mensik hits that ball hard. It's been a long time since I watched a Mensik match, so I'm like very much seeing what he does. Apparently, he just crushes the ball. Game, Team Europe. I guess that's what I should be doing in these matches is Team Europe and Team World. Because it's not about the players. It's about the team. Serve to the backhand of Mensik. That goes out. Hey, we got 10 people here. Can we get some likes on the video? If you like the content, please do hit the like button. I don't love asking. Forehand from Mickelson. Backhand from Mickelson. Backhand from Mensick. Forehand from Mickelson. Backhand from Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson. Drop shot from Mensick. Can Mickelson get there? No, he can't. It doesn't double bounce, but he's just not there in enough time to do anything meaningful with the tennis ball. I don't love asking for likes and subscribers, but if I don't ask, you don't know that I want them, right? You don't know that just a little reminder. A little reminder. Serve to the forehand of Mensick. That's huge. Another drop shot from Mensick. This time, Mickelson's there. He throws up a lob, and that's out. Mensick is just treating this like open season. He's smacking this thing. Serve to the backhand of Mensick. Forehand from Mickelson goes wide. Ooh, I definitely want to see Mickelson do better than he's doing right now. Hey, thank you for the like on the video. You are a legend, my friend, whoever you are. Thank you so much. Serve. It is a fault. Faulty fault. Serve to the backhand of Mensick. Backhand for Mickelson. Lob. This is a second lob from Mickelson. He's going to let it bounce, Mensick is. Overhead. Oh, it hit the net, and then it still went in. Woo, Mickelson. All right, I changed my mind. I might be able to stay for the rest of this match if it goes this fast. If this match goes this fast, I can probably stay. Thank you for the likes. We're up to 5 likes here. If you're enjoying it, please do give a like. If you're not, then shut up. Don't say it. Don't do anything. Just hang out until you like it. We have no one to help us. We have Taylor Fritz, Taylor Fritz, who will likely have to play Carlos Alcaraz. So, I think it's a very real possibility that Team USA wins like 0 matches in the singles. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, we have Demon as well. We do have Demon. Never mind. Yeah, we'll probably win. Whoever Demon plays, he'll probably win that match. So we might win 1 match out of the singles. But I don't imagine a world where we win. Maybe whoever plays Holger Rune, can come out with a win. But that's probably going to be Demon. Demon and Holger will probably play. Yeah, Agassi's doing a good job of keeping the team spirits alive. Serve to the forehand of Mickelson, to the forehand of Mensick. Backhand from Mickelson to the backhand of Mensick. Forehand from Mickelson again to the forehand of Mensick. Forehand to forehand battle. Oh, Mickelson just kind of bails out of that. Nope. Mensick comes up short to a ball, and it goes out. Hits the tape and flies out. Women's doubles, naked eyes. I don't. Who's playing? I told you already, naked eye. I have not been paying attention to any tennis since the end of the U.S. Open. My brain was fried. I had plans. I was gonna try to film some videos for the channel, and I did nothing. I worked out, ate, and watched football, and worked. That's all I did. Backhand from Mickelson is no good. Yeah, I don't know where TFO is. He might be injured. I have no idea. He could be. Future talent. Easy win for Mensick. Mickelson is so bad. Mickelson's not bad. Mickelson's pretty good. He is definitely playing horribly right now. But Mickelson, he's number 32 in the world. I wouldn't call that so bad. Lob, Mickelson puts it away. Like everybody that's outside of the top 20 is not bad. Serve to the backhand of Mensick. Forehand from Mickelson. Forehand from Mensick is really good. Serve to the forehand of Mensick. Backhand from Mensick in the net. Backhand from Mickelson. Oh, that looked like it was going to land on the line, but no. Like Mickelson beat Runa in Cincinnati. You know, I mean, sorry, he did not. He beat Mute. Who beat Terrence Atman beat Runa at Cincinnati. But Mickelson made it to the quarters at in Toronto. Volley from Mickelson. Serve in the net. Serve to the forehand of Mensick in the net. All right. Mickelson gets on the board in the second set a lot quicker than he did in the first. That's good news. All right, y'all. I got 15 minutes, and then I got to bust out of here. Serve. Fault. Serve. Forehand of Mickelson. That's wild. That was not good. Serve to the backhand of Mickelson. Forehand from Mickelson to the forehand of Mensick. Mickelson tries to take it up the line, and he misses. Cabali versus Fonseca. No, Fonseca's from Brazil. That's Team World. Volley from Mensick is good. 40 love. Yeah, like no doubt. Like Mensick is a lot better than Mickelson. Serve is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Mickelson. That goes out. Mickelson will serve. Mickelson is not playing his best at all. But that's a good question. Even if Mickelson was playing his best, would he have a chance? I don't know. Okay. Serve to the forehead of Mensick on the stretch. It's no good. $30. Serve. What do I think about Borges? I don't really know him that well. Forehand from Mickelson. Another forehand from Mickelson to the backhand of Mensick. Backhand from Mickelson. Volley from Mickelson. Yeah, it just sits up there, and Mensick can easily put it away. Yeah, I don't know Borges that well. This is horrible to watch. Bad for the cup. No competition is going on. It's a team Europe is definitely like at least twice, maybe 2.5 times as good as Team World, but I think it has to do with injuries. Like if Ben Shelton is here playing, does this whole tournament look different? If Tommy Paul is here, if TFO is here, what does the Laver Cup look like? Like, no doubt, Jensen Brooksby was nobody's first pick to play Laver Cup, and neither was Mickelson. All right, Mickelson gets a game as talking this. All right. Taylor Fritz. You see, Taylor Fritz, even Fritz, man, he's gonna have to play Alcaraz. Most likely, he'll have to play Alcaraz, and that's not gonna go well. Oops. 30. All right, I got just a couple minutes here left. Serve to the backhand of Mickelson. Forehand from Mensick. Another forehand from Mensick to the backhand of Mickelson. Oh, forehands, just punishing forehands from Mensick. Ooh, but he hits one in the net. Zhao, I don't know what you were saying there. Tommy Paul, if as the body strength of Shelton will be impossible to stand with this man. Are you saying if Tommy Paul was as strong as Ben Shelton? Serve. Like if Tommy Paul was like ripped and buff. Not sure what you're saying there. Serve is an ace from Mensick. 40. Serve. Ace. Mensick. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Tommy Paul, he'd be like a Rafa if Tommy Paul was as strong as Shelton. It'd be like a Rafa. All right. This is a good time for me to head out because this is a changeover. I'm not able to stay for this entire match, come on back tomorrow. I will be here for the full day of the Laver Cup, starting. I think it's going to be starting around this time tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. But we will watch all of the matches, singles and doubles, tomorrow. So check back in. Thank you for being here. And yeah, that's really all I got to say. This match is probably just it would take something incredible for Mickelson to come back. And that's not why I'm leaving. I'm not leaving because it's a boring match. I will hang out even for slow matches because you have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm literally just have plans. So I got to go. Y'all be good. Come on back. Thank you.